As you've been doing your Christmas shopping, maybe you've been thinking about how stressful it is. What does a 9-year-old want? What do I get my Uncle John? Well, for many, that issue of stress is much more real. So let's talk to some people looking at that issue right now. Jeremy Wozrick is here from Cream City Central. Thank you for being here. And I think that we have another individual who's going to be joining us.
Ho, ho, ho! Hello, Jacob and Jeremy. Happy holidays.
Hello, Santa. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you, young man.
I don't think that this is the real Santa here. Take it off. Who is this? Mr. Jesse Booker. Welcome back to the program. Recurring guest, Jesse Booker.
Hello.
Who's one of the organizers of Santa Does Exist.
Yes, sir.
That's the name of the organization, right? So let's talk about it. What is this thing that you're doing this season?
So this is our 4th year, and actually, as of today, we've raised over $11,000 for families in need in our community.
Yes.
So the first year we were able to raise enough money for 3 families.
Mm-hmm.
Then we were able to raise $2,500. Last year we were able to help 16 families.
Yeah.
So this year the goal is 17 families, a $250 gift card to the Racine Target.
That's great. That's great. And who's donating the money?
Everybody in the community, just people who care, people who want to make a difference. All different walks of life, people from all over the U.S. donating because they believe in helping people.
Yeah, well, that's great. And how are you involved? How's Cream City Central involved?
Yeah, so really I'm just posting on Twitter, our Facebook website.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a guy named Christian actually write an article on the program.
Yeah.
And we're it's doing excellent.
It's spreading the word, obviously, because it's growing,
sure.
right? Because
Absolutely.
it's mostly online, the donation,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So,
Yeah, so I've received lots of donations in person as well. Jeremy is one of a few business owners who've partnered with me. So I've also partnered with Clean Co., also partnered with Connect Cell, also partnered with Meraki Beauty Lounge as well. So all 3 of these businesses believe in the vision and want to do their part to try and help as many people in the community as possible.
So let's talk about this. How do you identify the families that are, having a rough time or need some help? Like, how do you reach out to them?
So the best part about this is we are actually, our hands are not in the pot. Like, we don't make those selections. So the people who donate,
Sure.
if chosen at random, they get to select the families that they know need the gift card. So the beauty is none of the onus is on me to select these families.
Yeah.
The families are being selected by people they know that need this.
Yeah. So I mean, why do you want to do this? I mean, obviously you're a Christmas guy, right? I mean, like during the season you get into it, right?
No, for sure. I mean, the biggest thing is just letting people know in the community that there are people who care. A lot of people who care don't necessarily know how to make an impact, and this is the vehicle for them. So if you want to make a difference, but you don't know anybody who's struggling, enough people have bought into this now that they believe in our vision and they want to help.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, have you had experiences with Jesse in the past? I mean, like I know Jesse is like an energetic guy, but tell me about who he is and like what you've seen him do with
Community driven. I mean, literally everybody I've ever spoken to speaks highly of you, and he cares about the community. That's the most important part of it.
Yeah. And I've been surprised at how fast you've been growing year to year, because you said it was like a few $100 the first year, right? And now it's like, you're probably going to hit like $6,000. Like, I don't know how much you're going to hit, but like, that's a lot of money that people are donating.
It's a beautiful thing to see. It's infectious, right? So people believe in what it is that we're doing, and it all sounds good. And it looks good when you log into GoFundMe. It's cool to see, like, people will message me like, wow, you guys are already at this. But the most impactful moment is I encourage any of you to come out to Target the day that we give these families these gift cards. And like I could almost cry right now. Like, you don't understand the impact. Like, it sounds like it's like, wow, this sounds good, but when you see 100% of these donations are going to the cause, this isn't 10% or 90%, 100%, every single dollar donated goes immediately to a family who needs this, who was hand selected by somebody who donated to the cause. Like, it's something I can't explain in words.
Yeah, how does that work? I mean, the families are there
and it's just tears, man. It's hugs and thanks, and like it's very impactful.
4 years to raise almost $1,100. It's huge.
Yeah. Well, great. Let's take a look at where people can find you. I left it pretty simple because you just want to go on GoFundMe and search out the campaign. Santa does exist. I'll post it on our Facebook page and everything like that. But Grant, I hope that you hit your goal.
Thank you
And
so
I
much.
hope that you exceed it. And yeah, keep growing. So great, guys. And hey, you should probably put your beard back on.
Oh,
if
thank
you're gonna
you,
be
sir.
leaving, you know, if it's Santa does exist.
Well, if you want me to get back in character, Jacob.
I don't know what that voice is. That's a lot.
That's the best Santa impression that I can do, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Ho, ho, ho.
All right, Jesse. Thank you very much. Okay. Well,